Hey everyone, I'm Dina, your local born and raised Greenville, South Carolina real estate expert. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring the market, I've got you covered. From home tours to market updates and insider tips, this is your go-to channel for all things local lifestyle living. So hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. In our last video, we spent some time exploring the town of Simpsonville, and today we're gonna keep that trend going by highlighting another great small town right here in Greenville County. Today we're gonna talk about Fountain Inn, South Carolina. If you're looking for a town that blends small town charm with steady growth, Fountain Inn is definitely one to have on your radar. It has a historic downtown feel, friendly community vibes, and a pace of life that feels a little slower in the best way. Before we dive into what Fountain Inn looks like today, I want to start with a little history because the story behind the name is actually a great reflection of the town itself. Fountain Inn got its name from a natural spring often referred to as a fountain and an inn that was built nearby in the early 1800s. Back then, travelers moving through the area along the stagecoach route would stop here to rest, refresh, and gather water from the spring. Over time, people simply began referring to the stop as the Fountain Inn, and the name stuck as the community grew around it. It's a very literal name, an inn by a fountain, but it also tells a bigger story. From the very beginning, Fountain Inn was a place of hospitality, connection, and community. And that same small town charm is something you can still feel here today. So now that we know a little bit about how Fountain Inn got its name, you may be wondering, where in the world is Fountain Inn actually located? Fountain Inn sits in the southern Greenville County, just minutes from Simpsonville, and is conveniently positioned between Greenville and Lawrence. It offers easy access to major roadways, making it a simple commute to shopping, dining, and everyday conveniences, with downtown Greenville located roughly 20 miles away, while still maintaining that charming, smaller town feel. One of the things people love most about Fountain Inn's location is that it truly offers the best of both worlds. You're close enough to the larger cities and amenities to make life easy, but far enough away to enjoy a quieter pace and a strong sense of community. It's an ideal spot for those who want space, charm, and connection without feeling far removed from everything Greenville County has to offer. So just how small is this charming town everyone's talking about? Fountain Inn covers about 8.6 square miles, which gives it that true small town feel. Big enough to have its own identity and amenities, but still small enough to feel connected and close-knit. Right now, Fountain Inn is home to around 13,700 residents. And what's really interesting is how quickly it's grown. Over the past several years, the population has increased by more than 30%, showing that it isn't just a quiet little town, it's a town people are intentionally choosing. Families, professionals, and buyers looking for a slower pace without giving up convenience are finding their way here. Many of the growth has happened recently alongside the continued expansion of Greenville County as a whole. But what really sets Fountain Inn apart is that rare balance of growth without losing its soul. This is the kind of town where people still know your name and your kids' names, and probably your parents' names and your grandparents' names too. A lot of the land here has been in the same families for generations, passed down year after year, which gives Fountain Inn a deep sense of history and pride. So yes, the town is growing, but it still feels like a place where you'll run into familiar faces at the grocery store, get away from your neighbors, and maybe even hear, "Aren't you so-and-so's grandbaby?" The blend of rooted history, family legacy, and thoughtful growth is what makes Fountain Inn feel special, and why so many people who move here end up staying for the long run. So now that we've talked about Fountain Inn's history, its growth, and that small town feel where everyone knows your name, let's talk about what there is to do in Fountain Inn, because there's always something going on here. Fountain Inn has a strong sense of community, and you really feel that through its local events and activities. The town is home to Yount Center for the Performing Arts, where you'll find plays, concerts, and performances that bring families together and showcase local talent. There are also farmers markets and Friday night live music during the summer months, where neighbors gather downtown, kids play, music fills the air, and the whole town just slows down and enjoys the moment. Downtown Fountain Inn is also full of local dining, culture, and charm, with restaurants, coffee spots, boutiques, and a welcoming library that serves as another hub for the community. Whether you're grabbing a bite to eat, shopping local, attending an event, or just spending a quiet afternoon downtown, Fountain Inn offers a lifestyle that feels connected, intentional, and full of character. Now that I hopefully have you fallen in love with this little town, let's talk about home prices, because this is where Fountain Inn really shines. So guys, here's the best part. Compared to downtown Greenville, homes in Fountain Inn are much more affordable, which makes it especially appealing for families, first-time buyers, or anyone looking to get a little more space without giving up convenience. So just to put things in perspective, in downtown Greenville, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home around 1,600 square feet is typically going to run you anywhere from $600,000 to $800,000. Now, when we move into Fountain Inn, a home that same size will usually fall in the $275,000 to $350,000 range. That is a huge difference, guys, and often means more yard, more breathing room, and a little less financial stress. And don't forget, you'll also save by not paying downtown city taxes. This is a huge win. So before I sign off, I can't leave you without sharing some of the great communities here. Fountain Inn has so many amazing neighborhoods, and honestly, there are too many to mention them all. But to help get you started and point you in the right direction as you begin your research, here are a few of my favorites. Number 1 on the list has to be Inn Circle. Located right in the heart of Fountain Inn, this area perfectly captures that balance between small town charm and practicality, with just a touch of the town's manufacturing roots. The neighborhood itself is generally quiet and calm, and it gives a real sense of the rich heritage. Many of the homes have been part of the families for generations. Because of that, homes here don't come on the market often, so when they do, you need to be ready. The housing is a mix of single-family, 2-story, and ranch-style homes, some featuring brick veneer and attached garages. Estimated home values are generally in the $400,000 and up range, but don't be sticker shocked. With upgrades, custom features, or additions, some of these homes can really get high on that range. Proximity is another huge bonus here. Everything you need is nearby, and yes, some residents even hop on a golf cart instead of their car to run errands. How fun is that, guys? All right, so next up on our list is Parkland Hills. This is a beautiful, newer community built by Toll Brothers, one of the nation's most trusted luxury home builders. Parkland Hills sits on rolling hills and wooded terrain between Fountain Inn and Simpsonville, giving residents a peaceful setting that still feels close to everything you need. Homes here are newer construction with a mix of stylish designs that include versatile 1- and 2-story layouts. You'll find spacious floor plans with 3 to 5 bedrooms, open living spaces and features like covered porches, primary suites, and 2 to 3 car garages. Pricing in Parkland Hills generally starts in the upper 500s and can range up towards the mid 800s, depending on your size of home, your upgrades, finishes. So don't be surprised if you see a little of variety in the price tags here in this community. One of the things buyers love most is the location. You're just minutes from the top-rated schools like Fountain Inn High and Rudolph Gordon Elementary and Middle School, and just a short drive to downtown Fountain Inn's boutiques, foods, and the small town culture that we've been talking about. So Parkland Hills is just a great choice if you want modern luxury living with that rolling terrain, quality construction, and convenient access to everyday amenities. And since this community has only a few homes still available, opportunities here don't stick around too long. All right, guys, so moving right along, let's chat about Carolina Springs, because we all need to golf, right? Carolina Springs is one of Fountain Inn's most beloved communities, and if you love that relaxed, resort-like lifestyle with a community feel, this one is hard to beat. The centerpiece of the neighborhood is the Carolina Springs Golf and Country Club, a well-maintained, scenic 18-hole golf course that draws players of all levels. Whether you're going for a casual round with friends or working on your swing, it's a great place to enjoy the outdoors and connect with neighbors. Homes in the Carolina Springs typically start around $400, and prices go higher depending on the age of the home, the style, the lot size, and any custom upgrades. Many of the homes here feature nice yard space, mature trees, and scenic views, giving the community a peaceful, established vibe. One of the true perks of living here beyond the golf is the sense of community and activities available year-round. Again, you're also close to local dining and shopping, a short drive to your schools, and just minutes from everything Fountain Inn and Greenville County have to offer. So whether you're a golfer, someone who wants a neighborhood feel, or a family looking for convenience paired with lifestyle amenities, Carolina Springs delivers. And honestly, where else can you walk out your door and tee off a beautiful course without ever leaving your own community? All right, guys, last on the list, but certainly not least, is West Farms. West Farms is a very well-established community in Fountain Inn that offers a mix of comfort, convenience, and lifestyle options that appeal to a wide range of buyers. One of the things that sets this neighborhood apart is its community amenities, including a neighborhood pool, which makes it a great choice if having places to gather, relax, and enjoy time with family and neighbors is important to you. Homes in West Farm are typically single-family houses with spacious yards and classic designs, giving residents plenty of room to spread out while still being a part of a close-knit community. Pricing here generally ranges from $450,000 to $600,000, depending on the size of the home, upgrades, and lot features. So you'll find options for growing families as well as buyers seeking their next chapter. And another great perk of West Farms is its location. You're literally just minutes from downtown Fountain Inn, those local schools, parks, shopping, dining, and major roadways, which means easy access to everything you need without sacrificing that neighborhood feel. Whether you're drawn to the community pool, the mature landscape, or simply the home-friendly layouts, West Farm strikes a balance between daily convenience and relaxed living. It's a fantastic place to call home, and that's why it's a great way to round out our list of Fountain Inn neighborhoods. And that's a wrap up of our tour of some of the most popular neighborhoods here in Fountain Inn. And here's the best part. Fountain Inn isn't just about existing neighborhoods. If you've ever dreamed of building your own custom home, this area has plenty of land options where you can create the home of your dreams, enjoy that peaceful country lifestyle, and the best part would be no HOA rules telling you what you can and cannot do. Guys, when I was growing up, Fountain Inn was nothing but farmland, and it had 2 street lights. And now I'm back in the 1980s. But I just want you to know there's some country land out there to do those sorts of dreams. So whether you're looking for a move-in ready home, a community with amenities, or a blank canvas to build your perfect property, Fountain Inn truly offers the best small town charm, convenience, and opportunity. It's a place where neighbors know your name, kids can grow up safely, and families can put down roots, all just a short drive from Greenville and beyond. So if Fountain Inn sounds like your kind of town, now's a great time to explore homes, neighborhoods, and even land for your custom-built dream home. Who knows, your next chapter might just start here. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Have questions about buying, selling, or living in Greenville, South Carolina? Drop a comment below or reach out. I'd love to help. Until next time, I'm Dina Elm, and this is Local Lifestyle Living. See you in the next one.